All right, appreciate everybody for tapping in. Let's talk about these rookie quarterbacks. Who is the best? Who, right now you can't really tell who will be the best. But one thing I can say about Tua, Justin Herbert, and Joe Burrows is that, they ain't playing for the best organizations. So let's talk about that. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And that's going to make it even tougher to tell. It seems like Chris Greer is doing a great job in Miami. I don't know what they're doing in the Chargers over there in Los Angeles. Glad I didn't say San Diego. So that's kind of made me to believe that Herbert right now, off the eye test, he looked phenomenal. I mean, he throwing up a block party no matter who they play. Deep ball, he looking good. And I think Joe Burrows, I think it's just expected. He was a good college quarterback. I think people thought it might have been an anomaly with LSU. I think it was the right fit, given the opportunity. Remember, Nebraska turned him down. And I think he's doing phenomenal with Cincinnati. I mean, they could have won a lot more games. It's just that the mentality got to change there. You know what I'm saying? They could have won the Eagles game. It was a tie. They could have won both Browns games. He looked really, really good, man. No doubt about it. Joe Burrows looked like a dog. And then you looking at Tua. I mean, we still seeing he giving us bits and pieces, but he looked good Sunday beating the Arizona Cardinals. Fitzpatrick, I thought they was wrong for benching Fitzpatrick unless he stunk it up. But apparently Tua was showing them something in the classroom and in practice. And right now, Miami defense is better than the offense, and the offense seemed to be improving. So if their offense can match their defense, then, to be honest, in the next year or two, they could be Super Bowl contenders. So right now, all three of them is phenomenal. I think Tua is third just from a teaspoon size. But Herbert coming into Sunday, I don't know what it is now, he had better numbers than Joe Burrows. He missed like one or two games, I believe it was. And think about it, Tyrod Taylor probably would still be starting, had they not made a mistake and punctured his lung with that painkiller shot, whatever it was. But when you just tell me to go by the eye test, really I think it's Herbert or Burrow. You can toss a pick, you can toss a coin to make a pick. Herbert arm is electric, but people forget that Herbert was supposed to be the number one pick had he came out in 2019, ahead of Kyler Murray. He chose to come back to school, and he fell to the 5th or the 6th pick. I maintain that I loved him coming out of Oregon. People say, he couldn't do it in Oregon. Who has done it in Oregon? Who's became a national championship in Oregon? Not Joey Harrington, not Marcus Mariota. You can keep going on and on and on with the quarterbacks they had. So people talking about, he couldn't get a job. That's, sometimes a college program holds back a really good talent, and that's what's happened with Kyler Murray. When he was at Texas A&M, they didn't do right with his talent. He went to Oklahoma. I forget the coach, Lincoln Riley done well there. That he see what he couldn't do, and he made him a number one pick. He got the most out the lesser. My Pimp C voice, rest in peace to him, of Kyler Murray. And I think that happened with Joe Burrows, and I think in this league, you're seeing that Oregon held back Justin Herbert. Had he went to Alabama, he probably would have been cleared the number one pick. In 2019, 2021, no matter what year he would have came out. So I think just looking at his raw talent, his arm strength, he can run, he mobile, he big, he's strong. Just looking at that, I think he's gonna be the most talented one. But Joe Burrows is looking phenomenal. Arm, he mobile a little bit. He can run for a few touchdowns, especially early on. And two, I just exempt him because you just don't know, not enough serving size. But he looked good Sunday. Just take your pick. I think what it's going to boil down to which organization really support the quarterback. And we know Cincinnati, they wasted Palmer. They really didn't waste Palmer. They did. They could have won a Super Bowl. Palmer didn't break his leg, and the Steelers came back. But they ended up wasting Dalton's career, and then Los Angeles Chargers on the cheap, and Miami with Tua. I think looking at the organization, I think Tua got the best chance. It's looking like Miami might turn that corner, and Stephen Ross might want to spend some money. So if you had to bet, and you tell me he's gonna be healthy, I think he might have the most successful career when you're talking about wins and accomplishments. Not because he's the most talented quarterback, simply his organization seems that they really committed to winning. Now, if you ask me to say who's second, I think it's a dead heat, just as it is in talent. I think Burrow's in a situation with Mike Brown. He cheap, he ornery, and I think the Chargers. Look about the Chargers thing, man. Tom Bittner, check his channel on Sports Entertainment. he was telling me about this a few months ago. He was telling me that the Chargers owner didn't put up his half of the money for the new stadium they playing with in LA with the Rams, and the league had to force him to put that money up. So he put the money up, but he cheap. So if you had to force me, Tua, Burrows, and Herbert, as far as career accomplishments, championships, MVPs, just because I think Tua playing for the best organization. I think Mike Brown is maybe a little bit better than the Chargers with the Bengals, and I think the Chargers. But if you're talking about just talent that, you could plug him anywhere, I think Herbert or Burrow is just the talented, especially with their durability. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out, give a business question, query, sponsorship, video question. All our social media links are in the description. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can check out our Facebook group. Check me out on Sportscaster. Sports, www.sportscaster.com with the @ Goodfellas Sports over there. Amazing platform. Check them out. But you want to make a donation, just share the video. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Cash App is CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as you want to make financial donations. Appreciate the love, support. We got